doing? What's going on out there? What is today? Wednesday? Yes, I believe it's hump day today. Hey, yo, yo. Alright, so what's going on out there in the drama world? There's always something going on. It's always new. There's always something new to talk about. Now, don't ask me what. Don't ask me what. But just take my word for it. Like everybody else says, just take my word, mark my word. You know? Mark my word. Everybody else is a liar, but I'm telling the truth. Just take my word for it. Receipts? I don't need receipts, but you sure as hell do. Sound familiar? Where is everybody? Come on, wake up. Hello. Get up, get up, get up. This is fun. Come on. Donald Trump is numero uno in my chat today. It is the 8th show. Oh, shit. There's the same old stuff going on. I see somebody sent me a link to, speaking of which, little Peggy, Hoppers did a video, and he can't even spell the word liar right. He spells layer. He spells liar as layer. Welcome to our evil lair. Oh my fucking god. This cat can't even spell basic words. What a pity. What a pity. Task. Anyways, I've been asked why I'm just not around for involved in, and I'm not. The whole what do you call it? The whole Lisa B gang versus Lady Di 49. I'm just not involved. I don't get involved in it. I don't watch. I'm busy. That is the times that either of those two are live, those two channels. I'm busy at work. It's like my peak time. But occasionally I can, turn it on and I can listen at least in the background. But other than that, I'm like, nah, this is just more of the same. I mean, this is the same bullshit rhetoric we went through for over 3 fucking years. And I'm just, burnt out of it. I mean, I don't give a damn about it. I don't care. 6-bit, or no, that's two, I almost misidentified you. 20804 band. I still don't know who you are. I know, as far as I've never talked to you on panels, I don't know much about you. But then again, who really knows who out here? I know you don't like, you don't like Fox, the Golden Boy tonic guy, for some reason. You definitely don't. You don't see. Maybe you are a fan of his, and that's why you make community posts. That's why I mostly see out of you since I've been your channel. But there's someone for everyone, and just the same as there's the other way around. So let's see here. Wade, are you from Australia? I love Australians. Hell yeah, baby. Aussie Manda sure don't like me, but that's okay. You can't win them all. You can't please them all. I don't even try. Why try? What's the point? I can't stand that crowd. Yeah, you're talking about like the shit show side or whatever. So do tell, where does what is the history between you and them? I mean, are you pro like Bird? Are you like by your side? Are you like an outlier? Like me, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm saying, are you an outlier? Like I am. I'm an outlier. Like I'm on back of the field. Connie knew that was, yeah, just to say, oh yeah, no, I figured that. I saw that whole thing go down, by the way. I saw that entire thing go down. You'd have to be out of your mind insane. Well, not insane, but really, really dense to not be able to figure out that was Brett. I tried to get back up there, but he wouldn't give. You see, he dropped me as soon as COVID came on there. He was done with me. The only reason he kicked me off is because he knew he wasn't getting under my skin. He wasn't getting to me. Because, see, apparently he doesn't realize that I am well seasoned in how this troll game works. Particularly the buddy trolling. Him and Vince tried the buddy trolling. Same routine with me as before, and it just did not it didn't pan out. It didn't work for him. So I think once he realized that he wasn't gonna like win one up on me, that he just gave up, and he had COVID to talk to, so it was, that's why he dropped me. It doesn't work. I mean, once upon a time, sure it worked, but zipping along 3 almost 4 years later, no bites. So there's literally nothing I've not been called on this platform, just as well as many of you, not just me. And after a while, you're just sort of like, yeah, same old, been there, done that a bajillion times. And that's exactly why I just choose not to engage in any of the Lisa B side and the Lady Di thing. And the reason that started, as I remember it, earlier this year, is because GR8, otherwise known as Michelle, she first went live and then she emerged on her channel, and that's what jump-started all of that, as I recollect it. It's all of that, and that's been an ongoing thing ever since. But the whole fake cop thing and all of that, I'm just like so done with it, so over it. I just do not. I didn't care back then, and I don't now. Medusa, good morning. But like I say, I don't gatekeep shit on here. I don't care where anybody hangs out. But why should I care? This is just the internet. It's just bullshit. Video, VoIP, voice over IP, social media bullshit. That's all it is. I don't try to overthink this shit, and neither should you. Is my own best advice. Don't think twice. But with that being said, there's a lot of fucking gatekeeping out here. It totally is. It's gotten pretty dang bad. Yes, it has. But just remember one thing: anybody who tries gatekeeping you, they're not paying your bills. They're not providing you with the necessities of life. So they really have no say in any of this shit. Now, do they? They don't. Frankly, neither do I. So I'm not going to sit here and try to gatekeep any of you all, because it's just a dumb thing to do. I'm fucking 44 years old, and I don't need people telling me who I can't talk to, and I don't need I'm sure as little as any of you. So there is that. There is definitely that. But if you're one of those that do, then you're way too vested in this shit. Now, if I'm on a panel, somebody's calling you out, they're calling you some shit that don't apply to you, that you're not, they're trying to paint you out to be something, really bad, horrific, horrendous, and I don't call it out, and then you want to bitch me out for that. Oh, sure, totally, absolutely, yes. If someone's calling you like a PDF or something, which is the big buzzword that gets tossed around out here, like it's cotton candy or something. It's we've heard it, been there, done that a few too many times, and it just, again, it's like, yeah, we've heard this, but once again, this is same bullshit, different day. Krusty Content 101. But anyways, I'll call that shit out. You damn right I'll call that out. If I get a chance to, if I can. When I say if I can, if it's a channel I'm not blocked from, A, B, if I'm able to get on the panel, if I can, like I'm not at work or I'm free to do so, I'll get up there and call that shit out. Sure I will. I don't care. It's the right thing to do. But besides the points, if there is a point, there's no such thing as transparency there, that's for damn sure. Then, of course. But if it's just saying, there's one thing I wanted to hit on a couple of days ago in my live, I just didn't, or just didn't hit it home good enough for people, is is like people on the internet shouldn't have to like. Okay, so if somebody calls you out or some shit like that, they're like, hey, you're too chicken shit to come on my show, and and go at me. And it's not like it's not a setup. There's no Trojan horse waiting. They're gonna bring about 2 or 3 or 4 others on there to sit there and gaslight, dogpile the shit out of you. It's just you one-on-one, you and them, right? Well, okay, I get that, I do, but that doesn't mean that if you've done that, you've been there, done that already, that you should feel obligated to have to get on there again, a second time, and a third time, and a fourth time, and a sixth time, and it just goes on. At that point, you just become nothing more than jock shock content value. That's all that shit is. That's all that is. You've already been there, done this. You're having the same recycled argument all over again, and it becomes pointless. There's no resolution even to be sought by said the one calling you out at high noon at near the horse trough and saloon at the OK Corral. Okay, so at that point in time, you're like, nah, I've been there, done this. It's the same old rodeo, and I don't have to take this shit. No, you don't. You've already had the argument. It is the same thing as when people demand that you show receipts to prove yourself or disprove yourself. While they have none themselves. That is, that. And you've chosen to show your receipts to prove yourself about what the fuck ever, and then here comes 2 or 3 months later, 2 or 3 weeks later, and the same person or people coming at you, the same bullshit all over again. You don't have to keep showing your shit over and over and over and over. You can. That's up to you. But one of the obvious primary reasons people do this, and love or hate the guy, Vegas Valley recently did call that out. He said, hey, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to trip me up and get me to put more shit out, right? Yeah, that's called data mining. Is Queen Wasp out there somewhere? That is what you call data mining. It's when at least as I read into that term. Data mining is when you're prying for receipts on something off of somebody, and then you kind of either force their hand, you paint them in a corner, or for whatever reason they decide to go ahead and show the proof to debunk you and all of that. Then you just either denounce their receipts or demand more proof, or you just you deny what they have put out all to freaking gather. Then you go ahead and get them to put more shit out and more shit out and more. This is a never-ending process. The saga never ends until you make it end and you say, okay, fine, I'm done with this. I'm cutting you off at the knees. Fuck this shit. I'm not showing shit no more. And then they sit there and say, see, there you go. That proves that person was fake. That's how the game works. In retrospect, yes, that is what you would call data mining. In other words, you're trying to get somebody to put shit out and then more shit out and then more shit out and then more shit out, and it just keeps going and going and going. Like the Energizer, but it keeps going and going and going and going. It never freaking ends. Now, one thing I've been taught, my granddad taught me this long time ago. He says, you can only please and you can only impress and prove, yourself to the few that show, not all of those, the many that stay away. And that's very true. That is very true. You might have a channel going at you with 50 or 100, 400, people, 400 viewers, and a chat that just keeps rolling. It won't stop. You can't even like read one or two comments without 30 other comments going, busy ass, a definite heavyweight champion as far as the drama bullshit goes. And you only have 11, like I have right now. What about Cheesehead? But, again, if you're not going to get a fair shake on their platform, then you just, at that point, you either go on your own, A, B, you find some other channel that that will draw the same or similar audience, and then you go there and you try it there. But just because people say shit about other people on the internet doesn't make it true. So there is that. That's a fact, Jack. You can hold me to the same high standards. I'm just providing commentary. That's all I'm doing. This is commentary. Shout out to Corrosive Commentary. Loves it when I talk about him. But the point is, you don't have to prove yourself to nobody on here. Nobody. It doesn't matter what they say about you. You don't have to prove shit about yourself. No, you don't. That is entirely up to you, the eyes of the beholder. If people are going to go along with what other people say about you, and it's obviously slanderous, it's not true, that's a them problem at that point. That's a them problem. It's not a you problem. 20 people in the house. So, yes, you don't have to prove shit to anybody on here. If you didn't have to prove shit to people in freaking AOL chat rooms in 1992, then why should you have to prove yourself to people in 2026? You don't. You can. It's all up to you. And if you want my advice, if you really want my advice, don't put any receipts about yourself at all. None. Zippo, zero, the big fat goose egg. If people want to spin a false narrative about you, well, then make them prove you wrong. And then who's who to prove who wrong? Because who's the arbiter of receipts? Who's the keeper of the truth out here, like the keeper of the flame? Who out here can vouch for every single thing that people say about everybody else? And that is a fact check. That is absolutely truth. And what I've come to find is the people that out here, like, for example, Bedtime Clown. I love to use him as a prime example. This guy, all he does is he squawks the same bullshit he's been doing for the last 4 years. So that just makes it true. Well, actually, you really think about that. The fact that he fails to put any proof, any receipts to back his claims, the bullshit. B, he's the one that comes on my channel and brings his bullshit here, talks about the same, brings it to try to, he does it because he's trying to either, to derail the panel, the show. He's doing it just to try to annoy the fuck out of me. That's all he's trying to do. It doesn't work. And I'm just sitting here going, like, you've been squawking this for 4 years. And nothing has changed now from then and now with the shit you've been spewing for the last 4 years. So, the more you keep screaming that, the more less likely, at least anyone with any sort of intellect is probably likely to believe your stories. Because why are you pressing so hard? Well, obviously, the attempt of icing me out at that time, 4 years ago, you see, failed. It didn't work. And I've talked about this. And this is to say, this is the same sad song, the same story to be said or sung, or both, about a lot of people out here. And that's when people can't hit a nail any other way. What do? They just call you a PDF file. That's all they do. And that's the same story with me as it is with many of you. When they get desperate and nothing has worked, that's exactly what they do. And you got to figure Where did that start from? Who started that with me? 4 years ago. 4 years ago. That was none other than Rick Crude. Now, anybody knows anything about old peg leg there knows that all that guy does is sit there and run his mouth, talk shit about everybody out here, and he has nothing to back it up. Nothing. But his voice carried enough, you see. Him and this Blue Eyes, who's a nobody, 4303, that only a small handful of people even know who the fuck she comes from, like the Tom Cambino side of YouTube. And that guy, once again, the Tom Cambino, he got kicked out of my server for calling ER videos and me a PDF file. That's exactly why I kicked his ass. Go ask him yourself. He's a shit. Anyways, so Rick Crude started that whole big lie, and then Blue Eyes ran around screaming it, and she on 2 or 3 panels, and then she finally landed on one show where people actually heard her voice resonate. That was none other than Paulie Crispy's old channel, see? So there's over 100 people in his chat when she got up there, and you could tell, I've got the clip of that, by the way. Hell, I got the whole live stream downloaded, not just the clip. But when she came up there and started calling me a PDF file, you could tell in the tone of her voice she wasn't even remotely serious. She was like jokingly, passive-aggressively calling me that. And then people just bought into it. They did. And shame on them. Instead of going to these two and saying, do you have proof to back any of this bullshit up? That's not what people did. People came to me demanding answers out of me to prove that I was not a PDF file. That's exactly what they did. And then Rick Crude found somebody with a similar name as me, but different middle name spelling, different. The guy's eight. Sorry for the noise. I'm on a busy road intersection here, but the guy is eight years older than me. Lives in the state of Nebraska, and he's been in and out of prison his entire life. This guy's got a tattoo from his forehead down to his toes. I shit you not. I shit you not. And that's the guy Rick was saying was me for over a fucking year. That's the guy. I've got this guy's picture. I got his mugshot. I got everything about who this guy is. So, once again, people just bought into that bullshit and said, oh, well, looky here. Or just, at minimum, just said, oh, well, geez, it looks like this guy's on the registry in Nebraska. I've never even breathed the air in that fucking state. So anyways, again, if you're too dumb to, to second guess something, to challenge something, just go with it. Well, you're either doing it because you don't like me, and you're part of that crowd that runs around and I quote Blue Eyes, who said, it's fun to call people PDF files. That's exactly what she said. She said it's fun. And I will credit the people that particularly at the time, were not exactly friends of mine. Let's leave it at that. Who didn't go along with that bullshit and said, you don't see me laughing here. So they know who they are. And if you're around, then you know who they are. But anyways, my point is, that's the kind of bullshit that douchebag degenerates will do online. They sit here all day long. They got no life outside of this shit, and I feel sorry for them. And this is what they do. This is their whole life. It's Discord and it's YouTube. It's like, look, it's none of my business, but don't you got a family or friends or something? I mean, maybe you should go out and touch some damn grass and get the fuck off the internet, bitches. I mean, right? Oh, my fucking God. Yeah, Rick Crude, what a hunk of trash. What a piece of dirt. And Aussie Manda, she cannot stand my ass. I get that. She's blocked, I think, every possible account that I own. But I gave her kudos. I gave her a shout out. I says, listen, finally, somebody took a stand against this piece of garbage and said, listen, I don't even get on any channels this guy gets on because he's so volatile. He's so disgusting. that I don't want nothing to do with him. Obviously, I don't want my channel name anywhere near him. Shout out to her. I'll give her that. She's one of the few people out here I've seen actually take a stand on that and keep and carry her own, hold her weight, stick to her guns on that. Shout out to you, Aussie Manda. Shout out to you. Anyways, no, the rule number one: stop feeling sorry for any of these drama, shit-stirring communities. I agree with that. I do, but you know, I believe in doing what's right. And if somebody's being called something they're not out here, and I'm in a position I can denounce that shit. You know, at least put the kibosh on it from where I stand and say that's fucking bullshit. I will. I absolutely will. There's even Corrosive did that to me at one time. At least one, I got one freebie out of that guy, and others did. The Tonic and Sales did. AC did when Rick went up there on a shit show one time, calling me a PDF file right in front of everybody. Did it again, and he called that shit out. And that was when he didn't even he particularly, I don't think he did not take too much of a liking to me, and that's putting it mildly. Him and I were still at odds pretty much at the time. Anyways, but he chose to do what was right and call that shit out. So I'll shout out to him. Anybody, anybody who's done this, shit. But anyways, you got to be a low life if that's your big go-to with people. Is, well, I'll just go ahead and, you know, spin a false narrative, a cycle. Did you hear what Tyrant Bird said about Brett when he was live, and Paulie was jokingly, nonchalantly sort of like, yeah, all the shit you said about Brett, like that be true? And then you heard Bird go, well, you know, at least like maybe part of it was true. Maybe part of it was true. Maybe, so that you're contradicting your own terms. You don't even have trust in yourself and what kind of bullshit, you know, narratives you're throwing out there. Really. So, anyways, yeah, I call that shit out. What about a green card? I had something about a green card. Well, back home where I come from, a green card was your county health manager license, because I used to have one long time ago, over 20 some years ago. It was your state. It was actually state issued health license in Illinois. They don't do those anymore. Now I think you have to go through like a private vendor who does a proctor test or some shit like that. But back in the day, it was called your green card. And if you had a green card, that meant you were a restaurant or a kitchen manager, because you were certified as a food service manager worker. Anyways, they were good for 3 years, as I remember, 3 years. And yet, you had to post them up where you worked at. Probably in my file somewhere, I've still got that. It's long, way expired by now. But anyways, let's see, where are we at here? Rick Rude's channel, if anybody even knows what it is, he gets low views on his channel. He is psycho obsessed with Lady Di. I love when people try to pit me with her, against her. It's like, listen, I have completely widely stayed out of it. I did, however, do a community post calling out Rick, tagged a bunch of people that hang out in Lisa B's that I know of, because you're sitting here, you're getting shit wrong. They were calling her out, and I would have done the same for them. I don't care if it was Lisa B, if it was who the fuck ever, I don't care. But if somebody said that about her, tried to call her out. But I'm saying, you're going like, you're calling somebody out for actually making a correct statement. And what they're telling you is what the temperature is over at their house, their crib. And the temperature, is about 8 or 9 degrees off from the official weather service, what's called a weather monitoring station that NOAA uses for the official measurement readings that are taken and logged every hour on the hour across the entire U.S., right? Regional weather monitoring stations. And that's why the temperature might hit 100 degrees at your place one day, and the official reading is only 94 or 96, because you're far enough away from the weather monitoring station. Maybe you live near a body of water. There's a lot of factors in there. A lot of factors. And the temperature is not the same where a weather monitoring station is where you live. I'm sorry to say, unless you live right across the street from the damn thing. And it might be raining on your side of the street, and the rain hasn't reached that side of the street yet for them to take that hourly reading. There was precipitation even coming down. I know what the hell I'm talking about here. Come along if you can't sing along. Good morning. Adjust your focus. Good morning, John Henzal. Good morning, Rob Season there. Conspiracy theorist. It goes on. Ruin YouTube is in the house. How you guys doing? But again, that was one to get up on him, and I'm like, hey, wait a second here. He can't even spell the word liar right. He spells it as layer, for fuck's sake. How can you call somebody a liar if you can't even spell the word? I mean, doesn't YouTube, Google have spell check where it underlines what you type incorrectly with like a red seesaw line underneath it? Isn't that what it does? And you're too dumb to even like use. I hate autocorrect. I can't stand autocorrect because it keeps putting the wrong words in what I'm trying to type on YouTube. I can't stand that shit. But every time I keep erasing it off of my phone, it just keeps, once you start typing again, it starts building a new database of common words you use and filling them in there. So as soon as you type in the word you want, you hit space, it reverts what you typed to something else. And I'm like, fuck this shit. Fuck this. And then you look like a fool. I pity the fool because you got the wrong word in there. So anyways, TOS is in the house. What's going on? There is autocorrect on my device with like Google or whatever it is. Is it called Gboard or something on your phone? I think that's what it is, because I go in there and I dump it. I will go in there once a week and delete everything. I will delete the cache. I will delete everything. I will the storage. I will delete it all. Put it right back to 0 megabytes. Because I'm like, fuck this. I'm tired of this. So once I reset it back to 0, it doesn't give me any kind of like spelling suggestions and autocorrect stuff. So anyways, that's what I'm talking about. Our devices have autocorrect on them. My tablet does the same damn thing, and I can't stand it. So anyways, but again, y'all don't gotta prove shit to nobody. Ain't nobody gotta prove shit to you. If somebody's running their mouth talking shit, well, they're just running their mouth talking shit. That's all it is. That's what people do out here. I get it. But just because people talking shit don't make it true. Now, that brings me to my next question. Does anybody know why I first went live in 2022? Does anybody know? Biff Futtermuffin got it right once. Yes, he did. But then he tried to flip the coin to make it look like I was the evil one. Oh, speaking of evil one, either I could be or King 9 is behind that sock account because of the way they spelled my name incorrectly, as they did on Dave has done, ICB, even more recent times has done. And I'm just going like, see, you can't even spell my fucking first name right. You more-offs, because you got to be on to be a moron. So anyways, you won $50 getting it right. Why I first went live. That was another question, though. That wasn't that question. That was something else. No, that was that. I'll tell you what that was. I'll tell you exactly what that was. That was the question I asked about my first Community tab. You got half that question correct. Yes, you did. It was a $100 question. You scored half correct. You got half it right, and you did get $50. Yes, you did. You earned it. I gave it to you. You know I'm good for it. Y'all know I'm good for it. We're in the money. So anyways, no, I get you. There is no spell check with YouTube. It's just my device, my mobile device. But Rick is doing the same damn thing. He's going live on his phone, and he's too lazy to use like autocorrect, and he uses all cap letters because it's too complex to use upper and lowercase letters. So y'all know that's dead rights to prove right there. This guy was on a above and beyond top secret police task force back in the day. 10-4, get that? Anyways, yeah, right. Anyways, I thought the smart cops got put on the task forces and shit like that. Just a theory, I thought. Much the same as a guy like Mike Cerrone could crash. Well, speaking of which, where is Mike been at? Has anybody heard anything from that dude? Anything at all? Anything at all? Rick is a biohazard. Absolutely, yes. He's yeah, he's like worse things, like radiological hazard. He's like all both in one combined. You'd have to transport him with the placards on the side of your semi, your trailer, and your truck to be DOT compliant. You give that guy a ride to the store or something, or something. Oh my God! I tell you. Shout out to the replay crew. Hell yeah, baby. So anyways, I'm looking at trying a different, what do you call it? Because my StreamYards is nearing expiration, and I don't think I want to renew the shit. It is the paid StreamYards, yes. But I think I might go with ʰᵒⁿᵉṕ, because it gives you a little bit more options. You get up to 12 people on your panel, so that means you plus 11 more, which StreamYards only gives you 9 more besides you. It has way better audio quality to it, way better. And it costs as much as StreamYards did before Bending Spoons bought them out, like a couple of years ago, or a year or so, whatever it was. Yeah, back in, was it 25 or something? So last year. So when Bending Spoons bought them out, they got money hungry and greedy, and they just jacked up the prices. Which is like, they act like they're a premium streaming platform, which is total BS. They haven't fixed any of the glitches that, as far as I can see, since when it first come out. How long? When did StreamYards first come out? It was like 2018 or something like that. 17, 18. So shit, it's been around for 8 or 9 years and still works like shit. So, and now they charge you like double your money for the same damn thing, same product. So ʰᵒⁿᵉ, however, is if you pay for the full year, it's like $19 a month. I'm like, fuck yeah! Where can I sign up? I've never had the paid version of it. I always had the free account. I still got, and I might just do that instead. I mean, it's just as easy to get on, and it's you know, you got to get used to it, but the features are virtually the same as it is for StreamYard. Yeah. So, I mean, why the fuck not? I'm going to do that. I'm going to absolutely do that. I don't know. John Hensel. Well, Rick Crude, and I don't know anything about that, but if that's the case, I would say Rick Crude's getting a taste of his own medicine there. Fuck that guy and save the mule he rode in on, you know? Like that, what is that, Bo? Wasn't that the name of that dog that ran away? That wasn't like a black dog or something? Like a lab or some dog, something like that. It ran away from home and never came back. It didn't even look back. I mean, that's got to tell you something if you're on, and that's sad for the dog. I mean, it is. Heart goes out for that animal, and I hope it found a new home. When that thing broke free from frickin' like Shawshank Redemption, it was like this dog sat there and used a what do you call it, like a rock hammer, you know, a little tiny rock hammer, and went and chopped away at the sheetrock for like 5 years, and then and then crawled through a tunnel of nasty, foul, raw sewage goo and to freedom, you know? That's literally what that dog did, and it never looked back. So that's got to tell you something about the conditions and living there with him. I mean, that's terrible. That's sad. That's sad for the dog. I'm telling you, it's sad for the dog. It is. It absolutely is. But, so, anyways, I'd say fuck that guy. Rick Rude has made so many death threats out here. So just take me out of the equation altogether. Said so much fucked up foul shit about people and their kids. Just fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. And guy's a piece of trash. I mean, what else can I say about him? You want to go hang out with that guy? Have fun. But, I mean, you know, I told him. And he did not agree to my terms on my channel. He's not been back since. So, in that case, I would say, man, dude, don't let the door hit you. Good luck to spit you the way out. Don't let it hit you the way out. Look at that guy. So, I told him, I said, stop doxing and stop making gross remarks, you know, comments on my chat about kids. And he would not agree to those terms. And I said, okay. Take your pick. You know, I'm not having that on my channel. You're not doing that again. Do it again, you're getting blocked. And he said, okay, bye. And that's it. I think he blocked me. He actually blocked me. So I consider that an honor. Thank you very much, Rick Rude, for blocking me off your channel. There's a channel worth that. Them are bragging rights right there. Let me tell you. When I went to yes, you did do that. Major defense. When I went to the restaurant where he was eating a burger right behind him, I realized he's not even a threat to anyone. All he does is talk shit on the internet. That's all he does. He's a shit talker. That's all he does. He talks shit on the internet. I proved that a long time ago. Long time ago. You know, if you go back 4 years ago, all these people, the original Abe Nayers, were sitting there chanting him on. They're saying, whoa, wait till Rick gets a hold of Abe, man. He's gonna have him for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between. Hell, he'll be a midnight stack. It'll be roasted, toasted, and burnt to a crisp. Abe is what it's gonna be. He is gonna be so fucked. And the first panel I got on with Rick, I just laid it into him. I'm like, hey, ain't nobody scared of your bitch ass. All you do is talk shit on the internet. Fuck you. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. And then he well, see, the first thing he did is he started calling Lady Di's husband a pedophile. He started calling him one first. Yeah, he did, because he got mad at her, and that happened right after that went down. That went down right after Rick demanded Wile E. Coyote and Swammy's docs. So he demanded both them guys' doxes out of her, and she said not only no but hell no. And then that's when he did an entire 3-hour live stream. He did a 3-hour live stream, and he made all kinds of threats I won't even dare repeat on here. I downloaded the whole thing. I'm too afraid to even upload that as a private video on my channel, man. I'll lose my channel of the shit he said. Fucked up foul shit he said about her. To her. And then, aside from threatening to blow her house up and burn her entire neighborhood down, like he did with me, making terroristic threats and things like that. But it just didn't stick. I'm like, yeah. Go light a match and start rub two sticks together and start a bonfire. Then we'll talk. You aren't gonna arson shit. Shut up, stupid. You say that in the CB radio days. But anyways, I hated that. I hated that. Scratch that, stricken from the record. So then that's what happened back then. And that 3-hour panel, that's when Truthfinder UK got on there and started fucking around with him. I remember that. That's the first time I learned anything about who this Truthfinder UK was. Anything. Before he started to go at the shit show gang. He got on. I was like way before that, man. Way before, like almost a year, maybe even just that. And that's when I first learned. I didn't get on the guy. I didn't get on his panel. But that's when I first learned who is this dude, and that was Truthfinder UK. Yes, it was. That was funnier than shit. Lord knows in a special place in hell for him. Everybody must pay their bills. Well, I'll tell you what. If the ticket to get in hell requires paying your bills, I'm afraid he is screwed royally. The Grim Reaper's on standby for him when his time does come. Not that I'm wishing any ill will upon him. I'm not. I'm just making... So 420 Moon and Cajun Brandy, at ease, relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh. I'm not wishing death upon Rick Crude. I make fun of it, I make fun of stuff like that all the time. There actually is a channel called Grim Reaper Network. You know that? Tyrant Wars went after him years ago. Years ago they did. He's over in, well, he's like British. I know he's British or something. He's over in Europe somewhere there. I haven't seen his channel in a long time. Him and ASMR got into a hell of a fight one day. I remember that. And there was a panel of about, 6, 7 up on there. And I don't even remember what started the whole thing, but yeah, them two did not get along from the get-go at all. I think I'm the one that even gave him the channel link. I said, here, this guy's live, check him out. They're like 1A stuff, which what that channel's mostly are all about. There's a channel called what the fuck is it? Something Woods. It's called you know what I'm talking about? It's a channel that's been around for years and years and years. And they're lucky if they get 5 people in their chat, but there's always a big panel of the same people on there. It's called Something Woods, the Native Woods or something like that. I've got the channel, and those are some of like the old school cop watchers and shit like that get on there. And those are occasionally I'll drop in and see what those channels are doing, but But yeah, Ricky, all he does is talk shit on the internet. He acts tougher. He acts like something he's not. He's never been, never will be. Just like Tyrant Bird. Who was it that said Bird's never even won a fight, let alone even had a fight in his entire YouTube life to begin with? And the guy acts like he's a freaking MMA champion on here on this platform. Again, just words, talking shit on the internet. Anyways, and that's many truth to be told there. Many truth to be told. So, I just take it for what it is. I mean, sorry if you don't like it. I mean, if I ever got on here and said I'm going to kick everybody's ass from here to Shanghai and take names, I mean, no. I mean, that's not... There's always going to be somebody out there stronger than you. Yes, there is. Absolutely, yes. So anyways, let's see. What else is going on there? Anything at all? Nunzio's been going live. He's had a panel of people on there, but it's not a lot of people like around his, hanging around his channel. Man, I get more people watching me than he does, and I just get on here and just ramble on, in a continuous monologue from day to day. And that's again because I can't get a signal. I'm on the road here, so worth a damn. So I can't do a panel. That's going to eat up too much bandwidth. It's kind of hard to control a panel when you're trying to drive down the road. You know what I mean? So yeah, there is that too. There is definitely that. Why else? Again, people wanting ASMR back on. No. I thought that guy was cool too, but he decided he turned on me and joined the whole Abe Nayers. I mean, Hebrew did it. Yeah, he did do it. This is way before the 420 Moon era. Anyways, yeah, 420 Moon, I think that's another one that just lives on the internet all day long and all night. I mean, like, god dang. Do you ever find time to go outside and take in some oxygen? I mean, really? I could just see her in a park, just sitting there on her phone, relentlessly in YouTube channel, live channel after channel. I mean, all over the damn place. It's like that Black Rose 2843. That's another one right there. It's like, goddamn, you're on the internet. Blasphemy. I'm sorry. I take that back. The gosh darn internet all day and all night long, from sunrise to sunset and even after hours too. It's like I could mentally handle that. D. Johns is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. I'm like, man, these bitches ain't got no other drama. They got nothing going on for them, and they're always like jumping in everybody else's shit, you know, and interjecting their bullshit over there. You know, that's what they do. Just like, ain't you got no drama of your own going on? I mean, god dang, I have so much. I could sit here for the next 5 years and talk and recap the last 4 years. Because again, there's just so many stories to tell. There's so much to talk about. So little time, you see. So little time. But, and that's because people brought their shit to me. Once again. People brought their bullshit to me. They did. And it's like Rebel Just Guys panel, and we're reliving 2022 all over again. Again. God dang, dude. Seriously? Well, Tonic sent you over here to troll me. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Okay, yeah, no, I hadn't talked to that guy for like a freaking month. So, and when he was on a panel of his. When was the last time I talked to that dude? And? Oh, no, you were sent by him. I know he sent you here to troll. He was on my panel. Well, the fuck I know. I just turned this thing on. Because somebody sent me a DM and said, hey, Rebel wants you to get on the panel. Well, actually, and then I got up on, Willie was live. I got his chat, and he's telling me, go over on Rebel's panel, Abe. Go up there. Go on, get up there. So I'm like, you know, I hadn't talked to my boy for a long time. I hadn't talked to him for a long time. And hell yeah, I'm going to get up on there and talk to him. I'm not going to miss that opportunity. He hadn't done panels in a long-ass time. I'm going to get up there and say hi. And I did. I wasn't trolling him. I just got up there and said hi. That's all I did. Oh, Tonic and Brett sent you. Yes, they did. Yeah, Brett even got Brett got on your panel. You got him on your panel. I guess they're all going to jail. They're going to jail. Lock him up. Throw away the key. Everybody's going to jail. Anyways. So, I mean, I get it. He's lonely. He's you know, he's got no one out. Well, he keeps calling me a traitor. I'm no damn traitor. I tried so hard to be this dude's friend. I seriously did. I got on Rebels. I got to know him before I got to know any of these other people he speaks such high regards about, including me now, I guess. Yeah, that is the honest to God's truth right there. Abso-freaking-lutely yes. I knew who some of them were, but I didn't know them, no. Like when the Drama Dome was going on back in the day, I used to deliberately go away to avoid that thing at all costs. I'm like, I don't want to get involved in this shit. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. So, you got on the shit show. Well, yeah, you want to go over that whole thing all over again? You want to go over it all over again? I didn't get on the shit show to say hi to any of them people because I didn't know who any of them freaking were. I knew who AC was. I knew of them, but I didn't know them. No. Any of them other people up there, I had no clue the fuck they were. Except for one. The Liberty Bird. That's what he went by then, Liberty Bird. And he didn't start his shit up with me till much later than that anyway. Well, no, it was kind of around the same time. Not too far down the road. And this dude doesn't vet shit. And I proved that one. He started going after me. Oh, he couldn't even get other people. Let me tell you something about Tyrant Bird. Okay, this dude right here. He's so lazy and he's so dumb that he didn't even, if he's not dumb, he's sure playing the part just right, man. You fooled the shit out of me. Then as you do now. You absolutely do. Dud. But you ain't no stud. You a dud. You a dud. maybe a wall stud, but then again, that's got to hold the screw in place. But he's got a few too many screws loose anyway. So that doesn't apply. Scratch that one. Scratch that idea. Right. No, he started his shit over on me because he couldn't even get the fucking narrative right on the bullshit lie that was told about me. He couldn't get even that right. Not even in part right. That's how that whole thing started. I know exactly how it started. I know exactly why. I know who, what, when, where, why, and how. Yes, I do. So fuck you. And I am blocked from his channel. He lied about that. He did lie about that. You know how I know he lied about that? I didn't have to drop a dot in his chat. I didn't have to drop a chat at all. When he made a couple comments and dropped a link to get on his panel last time, see, I was on this channel and I couldn't see it, which means he Google blocked me. Yeah, you did, bitch. You Google blocked me. How tough are you not now? That's what I'd like to know. Again, talk shit about people and then block them off your... Rebel still got me blocked on his shit too. Yup, he has me blocked on his shit. Yes, he does. Would you unblock me, Rebel? Pretty please, the cherry on top. Would you unblock me? But I seriously did try to be his friend. Yes, I did. I absolutely did. I did. And I did not turn on him. I didn't turn on him at all. He turned on me. In fact, he turned on me before he turned on Nemesis. I had a fallout with him and Queen Wasp. Or any of them people. Any of them. Yes, he did. He absolutely did. Yes, he did. I remember this like yesterday. Stop me when I lie. He did too. Yes, he did. So anyways, God is my witness. Strike me with lightning. Hell yeah, baby. So anyways, like the Evil Ghost, I don't think for 1 minute Evil Ghosts buys into one fucking thing, one lie that Bird has ever said on that guy's channel when he's using his channel as a platform. I seriously, I don't believe Blaine is as much of a Cali Valley airhead as Katie is. I don't think she did either, to be honest with you. It was just, all it was content value. It's whatever sells. And yes, he was their sellouts. Absolutely. And vice versa too. Yes. But now remember, Evil's Ghost, his wife, his other half there was the one that blocked me on site in her channel, in her chat. Just blocked me right off the bat. Boom, gone. When I got on her channel and dropped a waving hand emoji. And that happened. So yes, I remember that. I don't hate ghosts, but the thing about it is, he joined the Abe Hate Bond too. Yeah, he did. But maybe not he wasn't as, I would say he was not as vested in that shit as others were, because he was covering all these other people and all of that. But I don't think Bird did his channel any justice, no. And he does owe Blame Katie a lot of a world of thanks, because isn't she the one that made him what he is today anyway, by bringing her audience, Mean Girls and all that, to his channel, and making his channel out what it is, like from the get-go. Am I right or wrong about that? I think I'm right. I'm always right, damn it. Always right. Abe always wins. Shout out. But no, I mean, Bird doesn't draw on a huge audience. Not really. I mean, he might have 40 or 50 in there at one time. But I mean, how many people are just hate watching him? Like, they're going on there. It's this cheap entertainment value, just like any number of other channels. He's not drawing in a mega crowd. No, he's not. Hell, I've done panels. The last panel I had it like 55 people one time. It was like 55 people or so in there. It's about the same number as he gets. Sometimes he'll get a little bit more. It depends. He's got audiences, picked off from, at the, Once Upon a Time, Blaine Katie and from Evil Ghost, people off of the old shit show, other places too. Go to his channel. Sure they do. Yeah. Just like Pauly Crispy. Same thing. Same thing. It's not like the chat's on fire though, no. So, well, there was a case study done. It said something like, actually, it's the opposite. Smarter people tend to cuss more. Did you know that? That was some kind of a controlled experiment done on humanoids. Once upon a time. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? You do now. Anyways, icing people out, I'm not for that. I'm not down for that. No. I mean, Rebel's certainly not iced out. I mean, he had a good amount of people in his chat. He'd like 20-something people at one time? People got on his panel. They seemingly had audio problems, but some people got on his panel. Yeah, they did. They did. But, so he's not iced out. No. I was more iced out than he was. I remember him arguing that with me. He was iced out more than I was iced out. I'm like, dude, this is not like bragging rights here. You do realize this, right? You don't want to be iced out more than somebody else and think that that's like some kind of like gold freaking medal. You're not a drama Olympian because you actually got iced out from all these places. He was not iced out from all these channels, and I was at the time. No, he wasn't. I was the one that was iced out, not him. So there's that. There is that. Is there not that? Yes, there freaking is. So no, he got angry at me, and he blocked me and shit way before he did others that I know and knew, were hanging out with at the time, and and all that. Yeah, he did. I was the first to go, bye. See you later, bye. I actually shared his server out, and I said this to him on his panel. I said, dude, I shared your server out. How many times? How many times? When you were mad because nobody was getting up in there? I did that. And what happened, Rebel? What happened? Everybody jumped in there. Everybody came in. Everybody came in. And then he got angry, not even 2 weeks later, and kicked everybody out. That's what he did. And then a couple months later, a month or so later, whatever the, fuck it was, then I did the same thing all over again. And the same thing happened. Everybody jumped in, and he got angry and kicked everybody out again. Like, all right, we're done here. So, I did a lot of shit to try to help this dude out. I did. Yes, I did. And he just wasn't having any part of me. No part of it. So, I'm sorry, who blocked who? Who blocked who? Who's talking, who's bashing who? How many times have I done devoted panels to him, about him? Never. Not even one time. Not even once that I can recall. I'm sure I've talked about him now. But I mean, I don't stream snipe him. I don't devote entire live streams about him. No, I do not. I don't do that shit. Other people do that shit. I don't do that shit, but I'm the culprit. I'm the bad guy. I'm the one who gets blocked. Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey. That's the way you want it. That's the way you got it. And he's sitting there. You owe me $40. You owe me $40. Even if I wanted to wire you $40, even if I tried to wire, you got me blocked on freaking Cash App too. I'm blocked there too. And okay, so again, make that make sense. Make it make sense. So there is no making that sense. That's the point. There is a point inside of this. Yes, there is. There is, was, shall be. Yes. So I tried everything to help him out. Many things. And he would just, every time I try him out, I was met with even more resistance. even more resistance, even more firepower. I'm like, dude, I haven't done shit from Shinola to you. I done nothing to you. And, I mean, yeah, he's called me some fucked up foul shit. Sure he has. Yeah, he has. I mean, he did the same thing Hebrew Operator did. When Hebrew would go live, and I would get on his panel, just to try to sit here and hang out and talk to the dude, and hang out with him. And I knew him long before any of the rest of y'all did. Yeah, I did. What would he do? What would Hebrew Operator do? He would go get Rada. He would go get, who else would he get? Rada. He would get, I mean, Prime's just everywhere, so he don't really count. He don't count. Rada was Poon. That's who he would get Poon Handler, and he would go get Rada. Those are the two he would go get. I'm like, dude, I got on your panel to say hi to you and hang out and say hi. I didn't get on here to hear their bullshit. That's how that went. But your channel, do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Fuck that shit. You do YouTube. You do you. Have fun with it. That's what Rebel would do. He would go reeling Bird. He would go get Rada when he was hate bonding with him, and he admitted that. He admitted that shit. Yes, he did. Yes, he AC. You know the rules. You got to drop 2 eyeball dots in my chat before you make any other comment. That's how you. Now, come on now. You're slacking this morning here. I'll have you know. Big Bricks in the house. When's the last time you got Alex09's in my who? When was the last time you got on my channel? Since I outed you, I outed Alex09 as being one of the culprits who detonated the Georgia Guidestones a couple years ago. Kaboom! Anyways, guilty as charged, your YouTube pseudo honor. I'm just calling it like it is. I know he's watching me. And I'm just calling him out. I'm just telling the dude, I did X, Y, and Z. Try to be nice to you. I didn't roll with the punch. I didn't go with the rest. I did things, and he's sitting here saying, "Oh, well, you're the worst of all, Abe. You're the biggest traitor of all out here." But all I do is talk about AC Brett Tonic every time I go live, so there you go. But Abe's the worst. Anyways, what the fuck ever. It's like Tyrant Wars, for fuck's sake. Tyrant Wars. They dubbed me one of their top tier tyrants. Well, you know what that was? They just got their feelings hurt. That's all it is. They got their feelings when I called them out for their bullshit. For what it was. There is that. I'm like, bitch, your own little Windows 95 template says that your content may contain, and probably does, actually is nothing but speculative verbiage and hearsay testimony. So there's that, which basically means the stuff out of your channel is nothing more than it's just you introducing other people's biased opinions about other people's biased opinions and trying to put a spin on it, trying to basically paint your own narrative. That's all that means. And they don't like that. Sorry if you don't like it. Tough nuggets for you. Sorry, that cannot be the real Coco in my chat. Coco does not like me, but I like Coco. I like you, Coco. I do. Is that really? I think that's him. Why are you people here? Oh, never mind. Thank you for coming. So no, I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I better not be. I've been driving, so I just got off work and I'm having fun. This is how I loosen up and have fun. That's all it is. Who let the dogs out? Hey, I'm a 90s kid. Hell yeah, shout out. Is that Pauly Crispy in the house? Oh. Pauly Crispy wants more attention. You can go live again, Pauly. You can go live again. Go live again. Why are you people here? I don't know why people come here, but I appreciate it. I do appreciate you coming. I You're trying. You see, I know what you try. I know. Alex, can you help me? They're trying to bait me, Alex. They're trying to bait me to do a panel again. They're trying to bait me to do a panel again. I might just do one, actually. I got the night off tonight. We might have a hell of a party out here, let me tell you. Then I will be drinking something. I won't be driving, but I will be drinking something, yes. That I am for sure. Somebody go live tonight so that I can just get on there and have fun. But, where are we at here? Yeah. All I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. Anyways. So, get your kicks on Route 66. What else you guys want to talk about? Anything else? This is all new shit here. I know this is all new stuff. Everything I've talked about since I've been on the last hour and 10 minutes, all new. It's all brand new shit. Yes, it is. Coco, you unblocked me from your channel. That's a class act. I'll give you that. I'm letting you have that. I'll give you that one. Brian King, I haven't seen. He did Commute Tab recently. He's still around. He hasn't been on my channel. Has anybody here seen my old friend Brian? Can you tell me where he's gone? Anyways, he's not gone. Guys, I'm just having fun here. Sub to my backup channel. That's what that Nightbot's telling you to do. Sub to my backup channel. If this one goes down, we're going over there, guys. We're going over there. We're going over there. Oh, well, that is interesting, Paulie. That is interesting, see? I didn't even know I was blocked from your channel. Did you block me from your channel? AC, people can't get enough of me. That's why they come back for more. Right, Sweet? Tell them, Sweet. You tell them. Be my shining white knight. My shooting star. So anyways, who blocked me from my Paulie? Who blocked me from your channel, Paulie? You rat him out, Paulie. Did Bird do it? Did Bird do it? Did he do it? He blocked me off his channel long time ago. That's absolutely sweet. F them all. Burn it down, baby. Burn it down. Burn, baby, burn. Well, symbolically, of course. I would never arson the community at large. Hell, I'm the keeper of the flame out here. And they got 34 people up in the house. See, I told y'all there's a secret little time slot in the early AM, and it's like virtually nobody's freaking live. And you kick it, man, even doing something like this, like a solo monologue, just using freaking bare bones YouTube mobile live, and people will come. It's just like the movie, man. It's just like the movie Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. And they came all right, man. They came with a vengeance. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. I agree with you. Don't drink and drive. Absolutely. I have an orange juice right next to me here. I will be very clear. It's a non-alcoholic beverage. It better be. I got it from McDonald's. So no, I do not touch. I very seldom drink alcoholic beverages at all. Very seldomly. And the only time I'll touch the stuff is if I've got a night off and I'm just gonna crash all night long and not go anywhere. I won't even go out of the house. So, I take my keys, I lock that shit up, and if I'm gonna have a binge night, which is very, very rare, then that's it. Keys are locked up. Can't get to them. There's no remote possibility of blowing anything above a 0.0 and operating a motor vehicle. And that's the way I've always been. That's the way I'm always going to be. Remember when people said my license got revoked? That was Bedtime Clown who said that. That was BTC. He said that. He said I got my license. I got 2 DUIs in 2 months apart. And then I lost my driver's license. That was like 3 years ago. Bitch, I never lost my driver's license. Last time I got a ticket was in 2008. And I beat that ticket, too, by the way. I did. Yes, I did. So anything else you want to know about me? Anything else? Well, he tried to say negligent driving was a criminal offense. And no, it's not. Negligent driving is nothing but it's a traffic offense. That's all it is. That's it. I mean, yeah, okay, so if a cop tries to pull you over or pulls you over and he tells you he's going to cite you for negligent driving, which is like a sissy ticket anyway, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, unless you cause... Negligent driving is supposed to mean you cause an accident. Like, let's say, for example, you're hot dogging it down the highway and you're going 115 miles an hour and you cause some car to fly off the road and crash into a signpost or what the fuck ever. Pardon my French. Don't pardon my French. It's not Sunday. And you cause that accident. That's called negligent drive. Well, that would actually be reckless driving because you're going 110. But let's just say let's say you're going 8 or 10 over. Well, that would be negligent driving, yes. And that is a vehicle in Illinois that's part of the Illinois Vehicle Code. It's not criminal. It's not criminal offense. You go to traffic court for that shit. You don't go to circuit court. No. I should know because I have been there, done that. That's a sissy ticket anyway. And I beat the ticket. I won it. And that was 2008, baby. 2008. Almost 19 years ago. I have never been pulled over since then. Never. Anywhere in America. Nowhere. Cops don't want to deal with me because I drive the damn speed limit. When the sign says stop, I just tend to, put the brake on, sit there for 3 seconds, even in the middle of freaking nowhere. Because my luck, there's going to be deputy dogs sitting down the road with their high-powered binoculars just waiting for me to blow that thing. Do a Chicago-style stop there and go. It's not yield. So anyways, I tend to follow the rules of the road. What can I say? And I just don't get pulled over. There you go. It's that simple. It's not that hard. I drive legal. All right? That's all. That's it. It's not that hard to do. It's very simple. If you follow the rules of the road, you got a valid driver's license, your license plates are valid and current, your auto's not stolen or illegally modified in somewhere, you tend not to have a problem with that. There you go. I'm not a human or drug trafficker, so I don't worry about that. So now, however, if you ask people on YouTube from my old side of the street, they'll tell you all of that and above and more. All of it. This guy's on the top 10 of the FBI's most wanted list. Some crazy, fucked up, foul shit like that. Anyways, you kind of exposed it all. I still got the text message, the emails. Just curious why Polly wasn't taking a call. Oh, I know exactly. I get what you're talking about, like Yoda was. Yes, I get you, and that's a very valid, good question. It is. Polly, do you care to answer that? I don't hate Polly. I've never hated Polly, but I think that he's unsincere. He's in other words, he's just out here for some shock content value. He comes and goes. He's very itinerant, if that's a word that would adequately describe him. He's here today, gone tomorrow. That's basically Polly in a nutshell. He'll delete his server. He'll hide his channel. He'll give it away to somebody else. Whatever, and then he'll reemerge again, half a year later, and like he was never gone. That's Polly. That is Polly. And his primary guests are some of YouTube's finest, as in Tyrant Bird and Steph. Anybody else? Late Mr. I like late Mr. P. I like Mr. P. I always have liked Mr. P. So Mr. P gets on there and hangs out, whatever. Well, I don't know why. Is Mr. P get on there because he was in Vegas Valley? Isn't that what it is? Because Bird goes after. Is that right, Polly? Is that what? I think that's why. So it sounds kind of like a hate bond thing to me, if you ask me. My mom has never been on YouTube, if you're talking to me, and that's the way that one is. There has never been nobody in my family's ever been on here. Not to say they don't have a YouTube channel, however, but nobody in my family's ever been involved in any of this drama shit. Nobody. And they're not going to either. Is Liberty Turd not tyrant? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean. The guy who bought out the Tyrant Wars. He tried to buy the rights out to it. He tried to trademark it, right? He tried to trademark it, and he applied for the trademark, and he didn't pay the fee. So he kind of sort of didn't get it. Yeah, that. I thought the guy was raising money for his court cost, even though he always does it pro se anyway, for free. Well, I mean, he represents himself, in other words. So there is that. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Paulie. I mean, good. Hey, shout out to you guys. I mean, hey. So I got the day off, man. This is awesome. This is awesome. We're gonna rock this house, man. We're gonna kick it. If we don't, it's your fault, guys. See, I'll go live on the free version of EvMux, and it only gives you 2 hours, and then it ends, and then you can just restart a new live stream. That'll give me an excuse so I can't go over 2 hours. I don't go live for no 4 freaking hours. Even 3 is too long, I think, in some cases. Unless you got like a whole freaking like like some key topics, or you're like restreaming, or you're like going over somebody's content. You got a big panel of guests to keep it going. I mean, it's hard shit. I did a solo monologue for 9.5 hours, man. You don't believe me? I'll make that shit public, but don't get mad at me when I'm bashing some of you out here. I'm just saying. A lot of us were at odds back then. A lot of us were at odds. But, I mean, I kept it clean. At least I kept it clean, right? I did. I kept it clean. But I'll tell you what, though. As iced out as I was, a lot of you were paying attention. You were watching me. You were even corrosive commentary, aka Public Occultus, who loves it when I talk about him out here. You know what I should do? I should actually, what is it called? I should get a friggin', no, that's not a trademark. It's called a copyright. I should get a copyright on that shit. What do you think? I mean, no, if I have in mind what I'm actually gonna copyright. It's not that. I might be able to do that at the same time though. Maybe, that would be fun. I actually own a copy. What is it? Yeah, I do own a copyright. It's on file with the Library of Congress. It is. It's cheesy as all can be, but yes, I paid what was it, like $60 or $70? I think it was like $60 at the time, and I got a copyright. I have the letter at home. I got the certified letter from the Library of Congress. What the hell? Listen, it's easy enough to do. You could literally write in crayon on a piece of paper, pay the fee, and get it copyrighted. That's how easy it is to do that. Totally. If you want to spend the time, I don't waste the money, but spend the time, and you got the dime, man. You got the dime. No, the reason I did it had nothing to do with anything this shit. None of it. Is I had a plan to do something, and I wanted to make sure that was copyrighted, see? And I'll just go ahead and tell you what it was, since we got an audience out here. I was going to do a podcast, like an internet, radio station, basically. And at the time, there was a local radio station that was somewhat interested in my idea. And let's just say that I know the owner of that said radio station, and still to this day, and they liked my idea, and I just never. I didn't follow through because I got too damn busy, like I am today, at my job as a janitor at the post office. So there is that, and I just never did it. I never went through with it. So I was destined for higher things, such as this. And look at all the new friends I made, like CC17, corrosive commentary, who goes by Publica Cultus today. You know, but still, I met all of y'all. You've all been my absolute besties out here, and I thank you so very much from the top of my heart, from the bottom too, and you're welcome. You're welcome. Nemi is in the house. You know who the foo I am. 191. Breaker 19, Breaker 191, Breaker 191. We got a flat baloney out here. Anyways, so let's see. So what kind of drama are we gonna get into ahead here? What's gonna go down? Are more people gonna threaten to pull up on each other on YouTube and not do it? Thank God. I do not. I do not believe in the IRL shit. I keep your battles online. You never know, a situation could turn out really ugly. People, well, let's talk about when Rick Rude and AC said hello to each other and kind of drew upon each other. But I'll bet you AC was a quick drawer. What do you think? I don't know which one drew fastest. I'm hedging my money on AC. Even back then, I'd still do the same thing. It's not because it's nothing to do with like as much as I despise of Mr. Crude there. No, nothing at all. It's just I think that AC would thank God that's all that happened. I'm seriously. But the only reason I bring it, if that's not an example of how things can go dramatically from a bad situation to much worse, I don't know what is. I don't know. I mean, yes, I own my shit. Yes, I did send a pizza to Rick one time. Hell, it was a big New Yorker, man. I coughed some money up on that shit, man. I mean, hell, I spent a little over $20 in the pizza, and because he gave the delivery driver such a hard time, I felt compelled to cash app the dude a $20 tip. He got a $20 tip out of me, man. That was $40-some out of me for that pizza. So yeah, there was that. I did do that. I still got that video. I should put that up again. See, he had that on his old channel, but it got nuked. It got nuked. That's just like every other channel since I knowed him. Because he's an outlaw, man. He cannot follow the rules of the road on YouTube. Probably like he can't drive either. Anyways, there is that. Oh, be Jesus! I tell you, can't make this shit up, people. I'm sorry, you just can't. Is Corrosive still out there? Go live, dude. You reel him in for miles around. Shit, go live. Go live. I am sure. I have no doubt in my mind he would absolutely be honored to have a guy like me on his panel. I am for sure. Totally not. Totally not. Oh, fuck. Who's timing out who? What? Oh, what? Damn it. Whoever that was retracted their comment. You got timed out by Nightbot. Whoever you are. PTB Port CT. You got timed out by Nightbot. And then you retract your comments, so I couldn't go back and read it. What? Type it again. Don't use all caps this time. I still have to go in and change that Nightbot thing because I don't want it timing people out. I mean, hell, there's enough rogue mods on my channel to time people out. I don't need that shit going on, right? Anyway, at least I admit it. Oh, Vippy. Vippy. Oh, come on now, Nunzio choke. Y'all know how that. Everybody knows the whole. Corrosive was one of the first ones to call that thing out. You were Corrosive. You out there? He's one of the first ones to call that out. He said, "Well, it's not exactly what happened. What happened is Nunzio, freaking Vippy lost his balance, and then his shoe came off, and then Nunzio tripped on his shoe, and then just put him in a chokehold. Isn't that what happened when he was down? That's how when he was down on the ground. He was like sitting up. That's what happened. So, anyways, I mean, and again, that's another example of I'm not down for people going IRL and meeting up and shit. No, there's no good that comes from that. No good. No good. The biggest threat I made on here, as I recall, it's not even a threat, come on now, is I told Tonic, Golden Boy Reports, I haven't seen my chat today, all. Must be sleeping. You must be boycotting my channel again, damn it. But I told after he said he was gonna punch me in the jaw or the cheek at a Wendy's at my local Wendy's. Where the fuck is a local Wendy's around here? Ain't no Wendy's around here. Damn. No, I said I was gonna go to his place and throw specifically a large pepperoni pizza up on his roof. That's what I did say. Yes, I did. Y'all know where that came from, right? That'd be fun, right? I mean, if somebody came to my house and did the same thing, at least let me know when you do it so I can go up there and fork it off the roof and have it for dinner. I mean, come on now. Don't waste food. Don't waste food. It's like when Thorpe's got that pizza from AC. Man, that looked like a damn good pizza. I bet you put some money into that one. And that bitch. That was no freaking Little Caesars, college dorm pizza food. That looked like a real McCoy. That looked like a real deal. I'm like, shit, man, I want that pizza. And then the guys and then he goes and, was it Ben Thorpe? His name, throws it up on the drops it in the parking lot or something, and then wasted food, man. Wasted food. Gone. I'm like, damn, man, come on now. Wasting food, man. There's people starving in Japan. Come on now. Anyways, I hate to see a good pizza go to waste. Tisk. At least Rick finally admitted he ate that damn pizza that I sent him. That was at least, oh shit. How long ago was that? Like 3 years ago now? It has to be going on at least. It has to be going at least. Oh shit. I finally got to talk to Speakeasy for the first time ever. And he was pretty chill. We was up on Shiva's panel. Y'all know Shiva's channel? He's still around. He's still out there. I knew he was still around when he took some of those videos down. I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did do that. I wish nothing but the best. Even though I say burn it down to UPK, even though I say that in jest, I don't mean that. But I will say that I do like him. I've always liked him. Yes, I do. And I hope he's around for a long time to come. He's a good. I like the guy. I do. Bird, on the other hand, don't like that dude. I know why that is. Trust me, I know. But all things considered, if you see, Bird knows what's been done to him, being clipped out of context and shit like that. Yeah, that. So he should know better to do that, pull that stunt with me. But he did anyway. And see, that is the fallout him and I had. He did. By the way, where's Terrytopia? Have you seen Terry around? Where's Terrytopia? COVID's, I know you watched my shit, COVID. You admitted that on Rebels panel. Both of y'all did. Both of you did. You admitted you watched my channel. You do. Yeah, you did. You did. And Vids, where's Terrytopia? Are you holding him hostage? It's been a year now, and I'm guessing by now it's time for Terry to go back to work, isn't it? Anyways, I hope he does get his shit on track. I mean, seriously, I really do. I wish the best for him. I do. I know he's done some fucked up shit on here. I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't, right? Really. But I hope he does get his shit on track and find his way in life. I mean, I hope all of us do. I really do. So, there it is. If Bird would have got the narrative, it was all a lie anyway, that Rick Crude and the other ones were saying about, were spreading around about like 3 years ago, then, he wouldn't have pulled his shit with me. He would have did that. I mean, he takes credit for icing me out back then. He does. Do I believe that he single-handedly did all that? No. Of course not. He ain't that powerful out here. Ain't nobody. The only one's powerful out here is who's got the magical wand. You wave that thing in the air, and you say, hocus pocus, almagocus poof! And then, and only then Abe turns into a frog. Abe turns into a frog. Show of hands, how many of you out here, besides certain individuals, I shan't name any names, would love it if Abe turned into a froggy frog? Would you guys like that? Remember Frogger? How out here would love it when Abe turned into a frog? Well, I've had frog before, and unbeknownst to me, and snake, and it tastes like gamey chicken. It really does, like a frog leg. I was a kid. I know it was an appetizer at some weird restaurant we ate. I had no idea what this shit was, and I did not come from a rich family. I did not. I listened, and I wish this for everybody that actually did go to college, not like Mike Stroh went to, was it Rutgers? Or something like shit like that, some Ivy League college or something. But I mean, my parents didn't pay for my college. I paid for my college. Yes, I did. And my dad gave me some money towards college, and I later paid it all back. I gave it to him back. I did. I says, here you go. Hey, this helped me land a job, and I'm doing pretty damn good here. Here you go. Thanks. Even though it wasn't a loan, here you go, have it back. So, that made me feel proud. But as far as my other degrees and shit like that, man, I got that shit for free. I got it for free. I went to small liberal arts colleges that nobody even knows what they are, or have ever heard of until somebody else put that out there. And nobody knew I worked at a university until, again, somebody else put that out there. But that's fine by me. I mean, I'm not a yuppie kind of person. That's not me. My personality. I'm glad I went to a small college. Well, 3 of them, to be exact, that are smaller colleges, universities that most people never didn't even know. You'd never know their names unless you knew me. So I'm happy. I'm proud of that shit. I mean, I got it for free. I wish that for everybody out here. I really do. I garbled up. How much tuition did I garble up? You want me to tell you? I could guesstimate I ate up $100,000 in college tuition for free. It didn't cost me a damn dime, except for the registration, admission, like for each course or semester, like when you're in your graduate degrees, you don't want to take any more than really 2 classes at a time. Every student that was in my graduate class was all working. Everybody had a job. So it's hard to work full time and do like really comprehensive advanced study work like that. It's not easy. It's projects and all this bullshit. I would never have passed MBA finance class if it wasn't for YouTube. Do you know that? I seriously could not have. There's a YouTube channel called MBA Bullshit, and that channel helped me solve all these fucking math equations. They need to plug in all these cash flows and calculate the CAPM and WACC theory, and then from there you got to spin off of the average. What was the cost of a stock option? And I'm like, why do we have to learn this stupid shit? Why? Do you think some huge company, if we ever get the luxury of going to work for one of them at that kind of a level, do you think that they're gonna put all their high stakes on me sitting with a freaking pencil and a piece of paper and a math or finance calculator calculating this shit? I used Excel. Excel was great at solving those problems. Do you really think they're going to depend on me plugging all these numbers in? Hell no, man. Hell no. They got computer programs that you plug in the numbers and it comes up with the answer right then and there. You ever heard of a program called MATLabs? MATLabs is great at that shit. That's a very expensive program. I couldn't even dream of affording. So, Lord Doc, I mean, the problem with Doc is, he I don't hate the guy, but he talks, he drinks too much and then he talks too much and he tells too many stories. And some of the shit's, well, a lot of it wasn't turn out not to be true or whatever, and it just comes back to haunt him, and people just, they pick his brain apart over it. And if he's, why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why? I mean, I told y'all I had a traumatic experience when I was a kid. I did. What I did is I almost but blew my hand off with an M80 firecracker in 1993. I did, and I got pelted with little pieces of the paper shrapnel and all that. I lived, I survived. I'm a survivor. I haven't touched a firecracker, a firework, anything since that day. Seriously, I want nothing to do with that shit. Y'all can have fun blasting it off. 0151 can go. He didn't even do a fireworks show this year anyway. We did one Lisa B's, if you remember, before the 4th of July, like a month or so, because I put in a video short on my channel. So see, y'all can show off all the fireworks with the mortars and smoke grenades, and which are dumb, or the most boring kind of firework that stinks anyway. And bottle rockets and Roman candles and all that stuff you want. I will sit back and watch from a distance. I'm not touching the stuff. God was with me that day, brothers and sisters. God was with me. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Universal Life Church ordained ministership. Hallelujah. Because Rick Crude's got it, so I could get one too. I could probably clear some pews. I could probably evacuate that whole entire church in 1 or 2 words on stage. So perfect. The perfect fit. Not really, not exactly, but a lot of us have them. Do you got one too? Did you get one too? Here's what I'm gonna do, and this'll cursed you all, cursed. And my channel will become a red letter. My community posts will become red letter posts. If you know what the words of God, brothers and sisters, too. Because I will ordain my YouTube channel, I will have you know. You are talking through a channel through God. And you are a God-fearing man and a God-fearing woman. Then you will respect my authority. Your authority? Yes, my authority. I've never went and did that, but don't tell me, Kuros, don't tell me you were one of these dudes that one freaking civil engineer or whatever, architect or whatever he was back in the 90s, around that time, that was selling what was it, 4x4 squares of property deeds to the moon. You remember that? Because he said he found some loophole in the UN treaties of some shit like that, where he wrote into the UN and they didn't respond back to his letter. Go fig. And then he said by default, because they didn't challenge it, that I got rights to sell property deeds to the moon. That's what I got. And that's what he did. He had an infomercial on cable TV in the 90s. And people bought that shit up left and right. They became lords of the freaking moon. Of course, that didn't stand up too well. It was never universally, globally recognized as legit anything. In fact, I think just the opposite was found. It's like nobody can declare ownership of anything in outer space. I mean, except maybe your own satellites and shit like that. Maybe that wasn't that a Corvette convertible or something like that Elon Musk shot up into space and put into orbit. Okay, I'll give you that. Spock's ashes are out there, floating out there with space dust and dark matter in deep intergalactic space somewhere. Okay, I'll give you that. But I mean, anything else, you can't own a piece of damn. No, come on now. It's a Tulsa roaster. Isn't it red? Isn't it? I think it's red. Anyways, I do know somebody that bought a piece of the moon back in the 90s. I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Anyways, I'll tell y'all, you guys slay me. You absolutely slay me. But you guys are really going to be up the creek without a paddle. As soon as I ordain this channel of mine, I'll have you know. When I ordain this channel, that is it. It's all she wrote. Coitons for you, coitons. You better be nice to me or else. What? That's true. Nobody will say anything anymore. Oh, no, that's not entirely true. I mean, you can own deeds to ranches and shit like that. Sure you can. That dilapidated shack off the railroad track that Rick Crude owns, well, okay, maybe he doesn't really own the thing outright, but he sure is squatting in it. He sure is squatting in it. Did we see the video where he showed his fridge? And you can see there, I swear to God, there was something. What was those things called? Those truffle? What are they called? Truffles in Star Trek? Those little fuzzy balls. The hairy balls. Hairy balls. 5557. Shout out. It's got the guy. Never mind. What's the diff? But so it swear to God, there's truffles growing in that thing. Here's what I think. I think the health inspector and the code enforcer are too afraid to go inspect that property of his because they don't think tribbles. There you go, tribbles. I don't think they're going to make it out of there alive, and they don't get no hazard pay for that job. So they're just like, yeah, pass on this one. There's like a city appendix in its EOP, its emergency operations plan. Specifically for his house. Well, it's not really his house, but you know what I mean, that property of his. We've lost, so many brave, unsung heroic code enforcers that way, who'd never make it out alive. But Nomad and PayPal Patty sure did. You remember that one? You remember that one? I got that video. I do. That was a few years back. Just a few. Anyways, who's going to go live tonight? I want answers, and I want them now. Who is going to go live tonight so I don't have to? I don't even like going live. I seriously don't. I'm going to tell y'all something. This y'all, I want you guys, you hear me out on this one, okay? You pay attention. There ain't no link to drop. There's no link to drop. You can't get on my panel. There's nothing here for you. Sorry. It's going to cost you. See? It's going to cost you. Oh, that's funny. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. So anyways, no, I do not. Before you go job hunting for me too there, Navin. I already have a job. Thank you very much. I am a janitor at the post office. That makes me a fed by rights. Because if I work for the post office, that means I'm a federal worker, which means I'm a fed. I'm a federale, I am. I is. I'm going to graduate from being a janitor, and I'm going to become the postmaster general of that bitch. Just you wait and see. Just you watch. It's going to happen. You and the captain will make it happen, man. Hell yeah. Oh, forget the postal inspector, man. I'm going straight up to the top, man. I'm going to crash through the glass ceiling barrier. I'm going to become the next postmaster general. Oh. Anyways, actually that's not a bad gig. I mean, hell, even being a clerk, you get nice pension out of that. I should have seriously gone. I should have seriously went and did that long ass time ago. And then, I could make claim to fame to Poster 7. Is it called Poster 7? Is that Poster 7, Poster 8? I think it's Poster 7. Some shit like that. But, anyways. Nobody likes being in the post office anyway. I mean, I never understood the point. Well, I get it, just to irritate people. Why go, the post office? There ain't nothing going on there. I mean, there's nothing going on there. People go there to deliver packages and pick shit up and buy stamps. So I should go there and buy one stamp like the frauditors do, and then talk about Poster 7. There's a lot of there's so many other posters on there. Why 7? There's so many others that could apply to this scenario. Why not poster like, I don't know, 9 or Poster 17 or why not? Why just 7? Why just 7? What's relevant about 7 that makes people have to want to talk about Poster 7 on YouTube all the damn time in the auditor community, as you call it? What is Poster 7? I forget. Isn't it like your first? Is Poster 7 your First Amendment in the post office or some shit like that? Somebody help me out here. I can't remember. I ought to know this shit because I work at the post office. I'm seriously. Federal badges are the best. I don't know. I guess I don't know. They're all like the same. They're like a gold shield, the same kind. They're all, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? We don't need no stinking badges. Badges, I don't stinking. Nah. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we should go get some badges. What do you think, amigos? Anyways, I remember when Rick Rude showed that fake little toy, that police shield that he showed from like Toys R Us. I'm like, dude, I got one too. The plastic handcuffs might have broke 40 years ago, but shit, I still got the shield. I showed it. How much? I'll take another picture of that, put it right up on my tab, and let me go ahead and tag Corrosive. Oh, he'd love me then. I'll guarantee you that would be earning of a Google block from that guy. I guarantee. Corrosive be like, get the gun, Ma, we go hunting bear. Oh, that is no lie. Oh, I used to piss off so many people by tagging them. But I set a new standard, a new precedence for this entire effed up community. Yes, I did. Do you know how many people have been using tagging since I started doing it like 3 years ago? Like mad dogs on this platform? You got me blocked too? Come on now. What are you blocking me for? I had never even tagged you one time my whole life. When did I ever tag you? I never tag you. Freaks? I never tagged you. Anyways, I never tagged him. Swear to God, I never tagged him. I'd never tagged this person my entire life. I have tagged Ḥᵒⁿᵇᵉ though. I have tagged him. I made a video short about Ḥᵒⁿᵇᵉ too. That was fun. I enjoyed that. And then Silver Diamond got jealous and wants me to make a video about her too. Throw me some ideas, guys. What kind of video short can I make about Silver Diamond? Oh, I might have it. Stay tuned. People stay tuned. Keep your clarifier on the UHF dial. Because I got an excellent idea for doing that one. Alright, so Ḥᵒⁿᵇᵉ, are you gonna go live so we can get off of my channel once and for all and put this bitch out of its own misery and go on your channel and hang out? I mean, you do advertise you're the worst show on earth, right? So there you go. Perfect. Sam Hill American knows it. He knows it. If you're the worst channel on earth and I'm the second worst channel on earth, I'll have you know. Everybody pleads with me to go live and do panels, and it's the same like 3 people that show up, and then I'm getting ready to end that bitch. Then like 10 people show up, and then I got to go for another 3 hours. See, this is what you people do to me. This is what you put me through each and every time I do a panel. It's serious. Now you want to know why I don't do panels no more, right? Right. Well, there's a couple reasons why. One, I'm working like freaking 60 hours a week or more. 2, I don't like going live anyway. I don't like... That means I have to sit here the whole time, right? Unless I got a co-host who's going to, like, run things. And then it just bogs me down. To see if y'all go live, then I can just go live at 5. Then I can... Number 5 alive. Then I can just sit back, kick it, take it easy, and drink tall, cool glass of OJ. And just chill. Oh, speaking of, y'all got to try the Mickey D's orange cream drink. Oh my God, is it good. Whoo, doggy. Listen, it's worth the money to try at least one time. It is absolutely, it's not, you go to Starbucks, you get a Frappuccino, it's going to cost you what, $7, $8? At least. You go to Mickey D's, it's going to cost you like $3.30. $3.30. That's all it's going to cost you. It is so good. Oh my God. Oh, it's like, listen, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. We used to go to the mall, and there's 2 malls in my area. There was a twofer, and there was a corn dog. You remember corn dog? Hot Sam pretzels. Mrs. Fields bought them out, and then they closed up shop. God, those are damn good cookies. And then when they're freshly, oh my God, woof, melt in your mouth. Let me tell. Why does everything that tastes so good have to be so bad for you? What's up with that? That's not real. That is Tommy D in my house? Hell yeah, baby. Now it's a party. What's happening, dude? What's happening, man? How you doing, Tommy? Sweet as sugar. Mickey D's. Mickey D's. They should literally pay me royalties for advertising their stuff, their products and services on my channel. Nothing like food, folks, and fun, right? Because, well, I mean, before there was I'm loving it. When the helicopter parents shut down Ronald McDonald and Grimace and all the other characters, killed them all off. Slayed them all, man. Slayed them all. There was food, folks, and fun. That was how that went down. Back in the day, man. That's when I had a McDonald's pizza, man. A McPizza. And let me tell you, that did not taste the best. It was very mediocre, and it had not such a great aftertaste to it. And that was quite a number. 1990? I think it was like 1990. And I was in a different state. I was in, like Ohio. It was Michigan. We was on our way to Ohio for a family reunion, and we went through a drive-through, and I seen they were advertising McDonald's McPizza. I'm like, McDonald's got pizza? Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm taking me a pizza. And that's what I got. And that was, at least I can say I had the experience. McRibs? No, McRibs are bombs. When they came out, they were good. But now they're just, it's like school lunch meat, flinging it on the wall and sealing it like sticks. Yeah, then it gets petrified up there. It's there for like 5 years. Yeah, before it falls off because like flies have been like, the flies don't even want nothing to do with it, right? Crystal Clear Pepsi. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. The original Crystal Clear came out like 1991 or something like that. 1989. Whatever year it was. We got Crystal Clear. They brought it back again in like the late 90s, like 96, 97. The Crystal Clear Pepsi. It had a different taste to it. It tasted a lot like lighter. It didn't taste as heavy as like regular Pepsi does. They can dissolve nails after like a couple of weeks. So I remember when Snapple had soda. Snapple had soda. Snapple root beer was the bomb. It was clear too. It was totally clear, and it tasted so good. Remember the Snapple lady, with the New Jersey accent. You know, the people that write letters to Snapple. Well, date myself. Big bricks in the house. Big League chewing gum. Yes, that was a thing. Yike Stripes fruit stripe gum. I remember that. They don't make that no more. Wax candy. Oh shit. Rock candy. Like Jolt. Oh God, Jolt. Whoa, look out. There was Aber's Reebok pumps. I remember high tops. Yes, I did. I did wear high tops. Shout out to the early 90s. Hell yeah. MC Hammer. It's stop hammer time. With sideways ball cap. So I'm not wearing one. I'm not wearing it. I got one here next to me, but I'm not wearing it. I'm not rocking it. You go clubbing? Yes, you do, Zatoichi. You do. Well, you gotta go live again and do that again. I remember we used to go live and you'd go in. Well, that never scratch that idea, Zat. Scratch that idea. That landed you in the hot seat before, if you remember. That was that was not a high time for the Zatoichi. I remember that. I do remember that. But anyways, Zat, are you gonna go live? Because we gotta have somewhere to go. Brick, go live. When was the last time you went live? Restreaming Spit Cup, Jamie? Remember you used to restream all the UPK people would come in there and all that, and I would drop one little dot in the chat, and your entire chat got completely derailed, and everybody was like, going at me. It was all about Abe. So you're gonna go live. Then I can end this thing. It's been 2 hours already. I was looking live for like an hour, and that never seems to happen. I wonder why that is. And so there's that and that. But this has been a fun one. I gotta tell you, I've had fun here today. And we'll write it again. Again. Do you turn a pumpkin after the 2 hour mark? Maybe. Possibly. It's possible. I just might do that. Shout to she. Yeah, I talked about him earlier. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. That makes sense now. See, hum along if you can't sing along. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, it does. It actually. See, you're gonna talk. See, Jadira, you're gonna talk. I'm gonna make it. We're gonna make it talk. Yeah. Gumshoe you. Anyways, that is interesting. So who's gonna go live? Anybody? Anybody gonna go live? Anybody? Anybody out there? Knock knock. FBI! FBI, your game's over! Anyways, they make FBI and all that agents out of people that crash their squad cars and get a DWI while on duty. That is definitely future FBI material right there, if I do say so myself. Yes, sirree, Bob. Of all the street cops they could hire, they would definitely hire the one, and they only that crashed their Virginia Beach squad car, total the thing out, TC, total collision, whilst on duty. Oh, all the way. That's presidential detail material right there. I'm telling you. You skip the FBI, go right to the Secret Service. Is what Mike Cerrone should have went and did. I'm telling you. He missed his calling, guys. He missed his calling. You remember? I'll never forget when he got on Mansell and was telling everybody that they were threatening a federal agent and that there was going to be like major repercussions for this. Well, 4 years later, here we still are. The fuck is this? Good morning, Abe. How you doing, Brett? What's happening, man? Oh, that reminds me. I want to set something straight here once and for all in front of all y'all mofos. Each and every one of you, including myself. I'm the biggest, baddest mofo there is. Just don't tell anybody I said that, okay? Okay, Zach, are you going to go live? I've been sitting here egging you on to go live since you got on my chat. You got to go live. I will definitely come. Zach, I'm going to share something with you my grandpa did with me. He said, you can only impress the few that come, not the many that stay away. And I just want you to take that to heart. I started live this morning with 2 people watching my live stream for like 15 minutes. Okay? 15 minutes. And I reel them in after about an hour, over an hour and 15 minutes or whatever it was into the show. Here they all come. If I'm not living proof, if you build it, they will come. I don't know what is. There's your field of dreams right there, baby. So, anyways, that is a cute cat he has, isn't it? I love cats. I do. Meow. Cats, dogs. I would love to have like an Arctic fox. They're all white. Those are so cool. So that would be so cool. I would love to have a wolf. A wolf dog would be cool. They look so like methodical. Don't they look just so like, I don't know. I'm just mesmerized by them. You know, they got these big, huge like jaws and stuff like that, and these big like gazing eyes. Some big doggies right there. They are. They is, man. They is. You can go live, and you will go live. I'm telling you. You got 30 people in here. And I want you to go live. Anyways, what else is I going to say? I would have, let's see, like Shelly's got a pet, she has or had a pet rabbit. It's all white. Remember that one? Well, she still got that thing. Big old wabbit. Wabbits are very cute. I'd be afraid they'd like nibble. They bite. They got a pretty nice rip bite. They would like gnaw my finger off or some shit like that. A wolf dog would kick ass. It absolutely would. That would be a fun one. I'd love to have a wolf dog. Clown cat? I don't know. What is it? What's a clown cat? What's that? Anyways, go get one and then show it to us. There you go. Show us what a clown cat. Go. I mean, you know, hey, a slingshot. No, you don't mean that. You don't. Come on now. Come on. You don't mean that. We all know somebody who feeds wild cats and crashes mopeds and while they're on live streams and collects rocks. Need I say more? I ain't dropping no names. I'm not dropping no names. You know who I'm talking about. You know. I don't have to say, see? I do not. Oh, I was going to say, I want to set the record straight here once and for all on something. And what that is Brett the Settlement, I did not buy a wrench from this dude. No. Okay? Did not buy a wrench from him. Go ask him yourself. Sorry to put you in the spot, Brett. He gave me a wrench because he likes me enough to give me a wrench at least. That's it. That's all there's to it. There's nothing more to it than that. I remember all the UPK gang all screaming that I bought that wrench from him. No, I didn't buy shit from Brett. I didn't buy shit from him. I'm not renting a wrench. No. Speaking of which, Rebel was up. You had a wrench on Tonic's channel, remember? You know, that's how I know you're a spy for him. Spy for what? That's how I know you sit into my channel. Back then in 22, just like you did today. No, some more. I know exactly why that guy gave me a wrench. And you figure it out. Who wants, let's see. Should we put a price tag? Who wants $25 right now to come up with, this is Abe Trivia, to come up with an answer on why did Tonic in Sales, this is the name of his channel then, give me a wrench when he just barely even knew who I was? Why did he do that? I know exactly why he did that. He probably doesn't even remember himself. Somebody know the answer. Either you're good. It's good. I'm good for it. You know me. $25 coming your way, right here, right now. Tell me why. See, he doesn't know why. That's why I'm not going to put it out there. See, he thinks I got a wrench from him because I was sent there to troll him. I have never trolled him a day in my life. I have talked about him, but I have never trolled this dude. Never trolled him. Last time I got his panel, I just got in there to say hi and shoot the shit and hang out for a few minutes before dude, I was like on fumes. On fumes. You guys realize I'm a nocturnal creature now, right? Right? I'm a nocturnal creature. I'm sleeping during the day and I get up at night, and that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it is. And so, I was having a hard time even keeping my eyes open, man. I was so damn tired. So tired. But I don't know why why is he so paranoid? Why? People troll people, okay. Bitch, I've been trolled since I got back on this godforsaken platform. Hallelujah. In 2022. People have been fucking with me on the internet. Okay, so what about it? So what? Yeah, people crossed a red line with me. Yeah, they did. Yeah, there's a whole shit ton of hate bonding, the Abe Nayers, all that shit. Yeah. It's nothing new. Abe was a fake cop. Abe was his mom's basement. Autistic Abe. I'm trying to remember all the shit that was going down back then. All of it. I mean, yeah, okay, so it's said on YouTube, it must be true, right? So that's it. Naven, now even you're trying to pull this one on me. It ain't gonna work. Listen, dude, when I see your ass up on everybody else's channel dropping the same comment, which you never do, and tell them they're on repeat, then you'll have some credence. I will take you for your word. I will absolutely take you for your word. Yes, I will. I will highlight your comment. I will screenshot your comment. I will put it up in my community tab, and I will hashtag all 190 of your channels. I guarantee. And then you'll be the shining star. You'll have your own pink star on Hollywood Boulevard. You know them stars are pink, right, guys? They are, actually. Why, I have no idea, but I guess I don't know. Why do they make them pink? I don't know, but there's got to be some rhythm, rhyme, or reason to that. But everybody in this entire community is on repeat. Everybody repeats the same shit that's been said over and over again for the last umpteen years. Would you like to stricken from the record, Your Honor, your YouTube pseudo honor? The court of public opinion? Is that how this works? I don't call it kangaroo court anymore because certain people get mad when I say that. I'm not directing it at them. Okay? I'm just talking about in general terms. This is it's go with the status quo. That's how it works out here. That's exactly how it works. It does. And quid pro quo, you bet. You damn well bet. That's how it works. That's how it works. So, again, stop me when I lie. AC should copyright that. But anyways, along with Beaner. Oh, absolutely, yes. Yes. if you're out there, AC, you want me to learn how to copyright something like that, I can show you how. It's real super easy. It's real easy. Anyways. I think my next level up for my channel is to ordain it. I think I'm going to make it an ordain. By the way, my Discord server is still there after ASMR said it was going to get nuked 2.5 years ago. It's still flocking there. Isn't that incredible? Wow. Still there. Not going anywhere. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. But my servers are all still there. They ain't got nuked. They ain't going to get nuked. They're still going. They're still rocking on strong. There might be some digital tumbleweeds blowing across the screen once though, but what the hell? How many other people's servers out there have the same thing going on? Much like, remember Harry Balls when he said I nuked Kate's original Discord server? Oh, I didn't catch into that one for half a year. Half a year I got to put up with that shit. Nobody bothered to ask for Corrosive. Why did her server go down? You was in that server when you was an admin in that server when it down. I'm sure you were admin in the new one today too. And I'm gonna give you a shout out because you actually gave me the link to that server. You probably don't remember this now, but I'll kindly remind you. You dropped the link to that server, but I didn't. I was gonna go into that server again. But then Harry Ball says, yeah, the minute he shows up and that Abe comes in that stuff, he gone. I'll kick his ass again. I'll kick it again. So I just said, all right, fine, I'm done playing. That's why Paulie Crispy and Rada, they all have tried so hard to get me in their servers. And I'm like, no, and no, some more. Because Masshole server, Corrosive Massholes. So that's why I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and jump in that one and get kicked out of those again. Bird's such a bitch. He says, oh yeah, Abe's too. Bird. This is how Bird can't get shit right. This is how Bird cannot get shit right. We think Mitch. Okay, well that makes sense now. See, I had nothing to do with that. I got kicked. I got not just kicked. I got banned from that server by Harry Balls over 3 months before that even happened. And then she made the new server, and I didn't even go in that new server for a while. And I was in that server for a little while, and then I think Harry Balls found me and then says, oh, boink, kick. So be it. But my point is, I had nothing to do with that. Nothing but that. I got blamed for nuking Hebrew Operator's original server, and I didn't do with that either. Remember Biff was saying, Biff Thunder Muffin was like, oh yeah, Hebrew deleted his server because Abe was sitting there, making him feel miserable and talking shit about him or what the fuck ever. No, that did not happen. No. I know exactly why Hebrew nuked that first server, and I know why he nuked the second one too. I know exactly why that happened. Do you? I do. So anyways, I'll give you a clue. I will give you all a clue. Hebrew nuked his first server for much the same reason he took his second one down. Okay. He nuked his second server, and then we were gifted the gift that keeps on giving. I do not hate this man at all. I have no reason to hate him. But a lot of the rest of you do, right? But that was Kane's catharsis. See, Kane's catharsis got, introed to many of you off of that guy's server. Now, don't ask me how he got in that server. I don't know I do not know the lore, the backstory behind that. All I know is Kane was in the he was in the Panelverse. He was sniffing around there, and then he landed on Speakeasy's Friday Night Verbal Combat, and then shortly after, a new star was born in this side of the aisle, and that was Kane. So, anyways, there it is. I got some old screenshots of that too, by the way. But I never did put those out. Maybe I should. Nah, that's all right. I don't want to light up any old. I don't want to light up any old fires or add fuel to it anymore. I know he's been done. Done went and did. No, I do not. I absolutely do not. So I won't post that up. Don't worry about that. I do have it though. Yes, it's on my 3 terabyte server, along with each and every one of y'all's DNA strands and your iris scans. You believe that? There was a lot of people that were gullible enough that bought into that. That was freaking hilarious. Especially that Wiccan moon. Another moon! Another moon give me grief on the internet other than 420 moon. I got another Wiccan moon out there, or another moon giving me grief. Who's a, what do you call him? A Wiccan. A Wiccan. I mean, she's called Wiccan moon. And she went ballistic on me, and she was like, well, shame on you, shame on you. You started everybody's DNA sequence in your server. You seriously believe that? I'm like, I didn't even start that one. That was started by like COVIDs and those people over there, Terrytopia and shit like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, me laddie. You're the dirty rats. You're the dirty rats that collected everybody's chemical makeup and composition in your server. So shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah, she went ballistic. I swear to God. She actually bought into that. And she's like, yeah, she was, she just went nuts. Oh, I wish I would have. That might still be on her old channel. I don't know. You got to go back about 3 years ago, at least, and look for when Wiccan starts talking about me, and you can hear her just losing her complete mind over me. Oh my God, that's funny. That's so funny. Oh, there's a lot of dirty delete now here. Yes, there absolutely is. Oh, yes, there is. Liliana's in the house. Liliana, what's up? Skate date. Can we do I know this gets old. We should do can we do an Ollie competition between you and Golden Boy Reports? That would be great. Where's Global Reporter 1? The guy always gets mixed up as him. I haven't seen him today. He is Maya from my channel. Shame on you. Anyways, Zed, are you ready to go live yet? We're all going to crash up. Zed, you got 27 people here right now. Drop the link to your channel. Go live, and we will all follow suit. We will all come to your channel. All of us. We're all there. We'll all be there. You guys take the Abe pledge that you'll go to the worst YouTube live stream on earth, because this is the second one. The second one. If he goes live. Come on now. It's been almost 2.5 hours here. Anyways, I always liked Zetoichi. I always did. I like Kane. I got nothing with him. Do you? I don't. I actually don't. I mean, he's never done anything to me. and when I was getting timed out like a mad dog on a lot of y'all's channels, then he was one of the few ones that didn't do that. He did not let that shit slide on his show. So shout out to Kane's was it Kane's comedy or Kane's live streams now. Finally, I have been sitting here trying to bait Zat to go live, and I have been met with nothing but the utmost resistance all morning long. I'll have you know. And tell me, Willie, tell me that you're going to go live. The Abe's, what is it? We call it the Abe Club? The Abe's Club? I got a couple channels called that. So, can you go live? Your last comments are not showing. Nobody's been timed out. Nobody's deleted any comments. It could have been a YouTube censor. There's nothing here for me to click or anyone to say show last comment. So probably got zapped by YouTube. Shout out, thank you, Google. Even as see, it used to be you could type anything you wanted with a wrench, now called a shield. But that don't seem to slide no mo for the better part of us. It doesn't matter if you have a manager mod wrench. It doesn't matter if you have a mini wrench or a big wrench. or a standard mod or a manager mod. There's just some things you cannot type in chat anymore and get away with. And I'm knowing Sweet as Sugar, I'm sure she was typing something like, I don't know, dropping the atomic bomb on my channel or some shit like that. But anyways, I'm sure that's why they censored it, right? I used to type that in chats all the time, and it would not let it go through. It would not allow it. It kept blocking it. I don't have any words blocked on my channel, so you can type away. That's not a thing. You don't have to worry about that. And that's a go. I don't know what that symbol is. I see that all the time, and I do not know what that. It's like a Japanese, like hieroglyphic or something. Is that what that is? I don't know what that means. All I did was type belay. Really? I did not know that. I didn't know that. Get with the times, naggin. It's not 2022 or 3 or 4 anymore. So get with the times. Remember, at that university, it was Rick Crude originally said that I never worked there, said I was a contractor, security guard later. And then he said he worked for a stock investment firm across the street that he misidentified as a contractor security company when it was a securities and exchange firm. So I guess if you got some stock options, 401k, Roth IRA, if you've got some bullion, or government bonds, or that would be the place to go right there. What a fucking idiot. Anyways, who's going to go live? Somebody go live. Who's going to do it? Are you going to go live, Sweet? Hum along. You haven't gone live in a while. Come on, kick it. Let's do it. Go live. I'm getting tired. You guys wore me out. Heck no. No, it's hell no. Hell no. I'm not going to go live. See, we got too many smart people in here because they're not going to go live. See? You're not working. It's not working. Come on now. It is fun, isn't it? It's even funner not to go live. I mean, sometimes. I had fun this morning, though. I admit that. You absolutely had fun. Yes, I have been going for 2 hours. This is there's the solo stream. Don't take back your comments. Don't delete it. The Blues Eternal 2. Don't delete your comments. Come on. What did you type? I missed it. This is a show for cops. Cops is Cops on the air anymore? It was in like Fox Nation or something. You had to pay for it. I ain't paying for that shit. But anyways, these are fun These are fun for mornings. Yeah, I would agree with that. I gotcha. I do. Does anybody think we're gonna wind up in World War III? The Armageddon? Is that a thing? I don't think so myself. No. Do I think the Iran conflict is going to go on for the foreseeable future? Yes, I do. I don't see any insight for that shit. Do you? The Strait of Hormuz? I think that's going to keep going and going and going. Yes. Type N? Delete it? What do you mean type N? Let's see here. Free Iran. Iran from Iran. I think that's going to continue on probably through the next presidency. That's my viewpoint of it. That's my theory. Where's our military strategist out there? I mean, one of the psycho ones got blocked from my channel. I'm not even blocked his ass. I didn't know this dude was blocked until he actually said something about it anyway. Well, that's not entirely true. I had a hunch because I wasn't seeing him spamming my chat for the last couple of weeks. But he did get blocked. Trump said Guy's a raging lunatic. I actually trolled the. Well, I'm not a troll, see, but I did bait this guy to make another video, talking about how you know who is a full-fledged veteran of the Minnesota National Guard. I actually sat there and he was in my chat one day, and I'm like, yeah, what do you, bitch, you make all the videos private, man. Come on, don't you back what you say? Come on now. Come on, big soldier man. I mean, retired from the Army and all that kind of shit. Come on now. Don't wimp out on me now. Go make a video. Come on, go put that video back up again. And what he did is he didn't put those old videos back up again. What he did is he made a whole brand new video and put up on his channel again. That's what he did. That's what he did. I thought it was freaking hilarious. Oh, that was fun. I thought you had to serve like 20 years in the National Guard to be considered retired, like to get your full benefits from it or something. I know there's maybe a few exceptions. Like there's full. I know there's people that are full time, like active duty National Guard, but there's not anywhere near as many of them as there is what they call citizen soldiers that are they're part-time soldiers, like the Army or the Marines or the Navy or Reserve. You know what I'm talking about? But I thought you had to do your full 20 years to get all your perks from like the VA and shit like that. Am I right about that? I'm talking about the National Guard. You know, you're like the part-time, and you know, I'm not knocking them at all. I'm just simply, I mean, you know, much shout out to them. Many well-earned, deserved honors that they have and are entitled to. I'm just simply saying I didn't think you got your full military benefits from the National Guard for signing up and then just not going in. I mean, I'm never, like, even going to your first day of BCT, I think it's called Basic Combat Training. Basic for short. Am I right on that, or am I right on that? I didn't think you got full. Anyway, I don't know. No, I'm not in McDonald's parking lot. I'm somewhere else. McDonald's for me right now is about 5 miles away. About 5 or 6 miles away. I'm not near McDonald's. I'm not going to McDonald's today anyway. I did it yesterday. Lunch changeover from breakfast. I mean, that could be. That's possible. I'm not going to McDonald's today. I only go to McDonald's like twice a week, and sometimes only once a week. And it's for their breakfast. That's it. Seriously, that's it. So I went there yesterday, so I'm not going there today. But I do appreciate the shout out. I do appreciate you guys looking out for me. But no, I'm not going there today. No, actually, you know what? Maybe I will go there and get one of them orange cream drink things. Those are so damn good. Oh my God, they're good. I'm telling you. There's different flavors, but the orange is, it's like Orange Julius. It's not quite an Orange Julius, but it's as close as you're going to get to Orange Julius from back in the day. I'm telling you. Remember the supersized fries and all that shit? Oh, hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, you're talking language I speak. Oh, yeah. But, no. I need to get some coffee is what I need to get. I got a couple errands I got to do today. And you guys are hindering me from doing them. So you shall be charged with the offense of hindering Honest Abe in the course of his YouTube duty. Make that plural, duties. So you are all going to go to jail. Willie, are you still in my chat? You're going to jail. You're going to jail. They're going to lock you up so long you won't even remember the judge's name, rebel's name, let alone yours. Let alone yours. They're going to throw that key away. You are hereby sentenced to 444.4 years in the electric chair. In the electrics, yeah. It's going to get mighty jolty. It'll be called Zap Uichi, not Zatuichi, but I know, that was corny. Off the cuff. So, I'm waiting for somebody to go live. Somebody go live so I can end this thing, and that's going to be it. All she wrote. No more. That's it. New law. It's in the books. Book them, Dano. Rebs come live with you in the base. Look, if I go live and do a panel, he can get on my panel anytime he wants. I'll let him get on there. I mean, I'm going to throw a wall up. Yeah, you know why that is. But I mean, I'll let him get up. He can talk. And he can say what he wants to say. You guys know me. You guys know me. Even Black Rose 2843 was on my panel with Bedtime Clown. Lisa B was up on there. They were all duking it out. They were all fighting on my panel. And they all got to say whatever it is that they wanted to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. So they did. And I didn't mute their mics. None of them got kicked backstage. Homie don't play that. You know me. Homie don't play that. Okay? I do not roll like that. If you get on my panel and I kick you off, like I openly, publicly admit that I did both Steph and Bird the last time they were on here, yes, I did kick their asses off my panel. Yes, I did. And I'm blocked from his channel. I shouldn't even let him get on my channel to begin with, because it's tit for tat, right? Well, it's not really tit for tat. It's like, doing on to others as they do on to you, right? Right? Like tit for tat is when you're sitting here, you're going back and forth with somebody, you're fighting with them, and they're launching a torpedo your way, and you're firing two back. That's what like tit for tat. But hey, yeah, man, he's got me blocked on his channel. Blocked on your channel, biatch. Bird is a bitch. But my point is that he got on my panel, and I kicked him, and I kicked Steph off too. I did, and they haven't been back since. Well, no, Steph came in my chat a couple of times since then. That's about it. And they only got on my channel for one reason, and we all know why that is. She got on my panel and wouldn't even say hi to me. Like she was hearing Inherit the Wind. Damn good movie. Damn good movie. The Teachings of the History of Evolution. Wasn't that New Jersey? Something like that. The guy who played the defense lawyer was the same guy who was the grandpa guy who was the librarian in Shawshank Redemption. And what's his name? The guy who played the captain of the guards, played that one character on SpongeBob cartoon. Which one was that? The octopus or some shit? Whatever. I never watched that cartoon. I was told for that shit when that came on TV. But anyways, let's see here. What was I going to say? Like Stabby was on my chat today, and as soon as Stabby gets on my chat, makes one comment, there's like 15 people that just boom show up out of nowhere, like they weren't hate watching my channel, right? Yeah, that, and they all just go at her all at the same time. But you gotta give her some credit, man. She gets up on a panel, and she will not back down. She will stay on that panel, and she will absolutely. Vegas Valley's panel, she was up there for almost 7 hours, while people are all sitting there dogpiling and gaslighting the fuck out of her, and she did not budge an inch. She stood her ground the whole damn time. She does have freaking resilience. I'm gonna give her that. She does. 420 don't like her. 420 started going at me. I stayed away from the Hebrew Hammer, Stabby Shade, and the 420 Moon, and the Bubs asshole thing. I completely stayed out of that. I totally stayed out. Nothing to do with that. And then 420 Moon gets all ticked off, bent out of shape. And just like CC Truck 17, one of the, he comes from the 90 days in, I call him, like 90 days in jail. He comes from the 90 days in, well, they're really called 90 Day Fiance. Like, and the shiz happens. And I don't think that shiz happens. But the 90 Day YouTube. I'm still waiting for my my ultimatum, from CC17. Where is he at? Where's my ultimatum? I mean, corrosive commentary. The other CC, you challenge. If you challenge corrosive on a ultimatum, he will go live at some point or on some panel, and he will deliver. I'll at least give him that. I'll at least give him a CC17. CC17, all he did was block me. He blocked me on Discord. He blocked me on YouTube. I'm like, dude, come on now, come on. You're the one who said, he's the one he tried going at me saying I was stolen valor because I have OSHA 1910.120 hazmat specialist certification, which I just redid the whole damn thing. Like, what, a month ago? And I spent over a week doing that, and there was 58 modules, and I had to take a final exam, and I got a 90% on the final exam, not open book, and shout out to me. And he was like, you said you claimed you were an NFPA 407 or 2 or where the fuck it is, hazmat specialist. I'm like, no, I didn't. You're sitting there gaslighting me in the Old Town Vegas Valley server, or Lucy Dime, whichever the fuck it was. Both is one of the same servers. Same people talking about the same shit day in and day out. About the same people. They're, quote unquote, they're moops. In all of that. And I told you exactly what I was. And you tried to gaslight me and say, oh, wait, he's stolen valor. Okay, well, you want to play that game? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I have both NFPA and OSHA hazmat certification, including HazWhopper too. Naven. The reason I said that, by the way, I have both HazWhopper and hazmat specialist training. I have awareness, operations, technician, and then I got specialist certificates. Some of them certificates are over 20, or no, they're almost 20 years old. Been a while, been a minute. But the NFPA is a nonprofit entity, whereas OSHA is a federal, it's an act. It's a government-like act. It's Occupational Safety and Health Administration. NFP, the National Fire Prevention Association. Is that what that means? Yeah, something like that. But anyways, he told me unless I fess up to that, and I apologize to this community, which he at the time and still barely knows a thing about, because he's fresh meat out here on this side of YouTube, on this side of the aisle, that he was gonna get on. He was wherever I went, he was gonna follow me everywhere I go. It didn't matter where. He was going to be a thorn in my ass. Every step he was gonna get on there, and he was gonna own me and put me to shame. Well, you know how CC17. I'm not talking about you, corrosive. You're the other CC. Truck 17 to be exact. You know how he delivered his ultimatum to me? You want to know how he did it? He blocked me. The bitch blocked me. I'm like, come on now. That's a sissy move, man. Come on. You're going to block me? You're going to Google block my ass? And you're going to block me on Discord? You can block my ass? Really? Seriously? Come on now. That's not exactly giving me my ultimatum that you so owe me, sir. Mr. PhD paramedic from Indiana, which I'll tell you, both of my sides of the family are from, by the way. Yes, they are. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am, excuse me, may I have another? So anyways, there it is. Who gives a shit? This guy's it's like the most lame troll attempt that I've ever seen on here. Is the weakest move that you could possibly make, and say, King me. King me. I mean, we can't even call this a draw because you blocked me. Because you blocked me. CC7 Truck 17. I don't even know what this guy sounds like. I guess he's been in some Discord VCs. I know what Cowboy sounds. I have talked to Cowboy, not Constitutional Cowboy, the other Cowboy. I have talked to him in VC, yes. And I had fun with him because he said, ain't you the guy that stole a laptop from Stabby and then ghosted her? I said, why, yes, I am. And what the fudge are you gonna do about it? And he kept going at me. He went at me for about, not that long, maybe about 10 minutes in Discord. I think somebody finally DM'd him and said, oh, that's not Hebrew. That's a totally different guy right there. That guy's just fucking with you, dude. He's just fucking with you. And then he just stopped talking to me altogether. I'm like, talk about getting your shit together, guy. Right? Oh, people used to go at me so hard, like I don't have my shit together. I'm like, really? I got screenshots of that too. That was so funny. I had like 7 people all going at me because of that, and they're all shaming me because I stole a laptop from Stabby. I'm like, once again, you guys don't vet shit. You know? How do you like me now, biatches? How do you like me now? Willie, are you gonna go live? Oh, you're live? Oh, hell yes. All right. Listen, Willie, can you drop the link to your live stream, and we can all go over there and have fun. I can end this thing I can drag this thing out back, put this shit out of its own misery, like Old Yeller. What it was intended in the movie, as sad as that movie was. Shout out Walt Disney. So, somebody drop the link to Willie's live stream, and I will kill this thing, and we will go over there. Anyways, guys, this has been a blast. And, you know, all things being equal, all things good must come to an end. Must come to an end. And that is just the way that goes. That's the way it is, the way it was, the way it shall be. Kirsten, hasn't it been a year since you've been on my channel? It's been a year, hasn't it, at least? It is. I know you don't like me, dude. I know you don't like me. But I like you. I like you. CC17. I don't know shit about this dude. I don't know nothing about him. I'm just like fucking with him. But I would love to talk to this guy sometime. Yes. I would absolutely love to talk to this dude. Yes. And if we can re-energize the Abe was a fake cop, Abe lives in his mom's basement all over again, I am so down for this. Shout out to 2024 all over again. Who says lightning do not strike the same place twice? Who says it? Come on now. Show of hands. Well, you have to drop some ones or something. Random numbers in the chat. Here, let's do a poll. That'll be a fair poll, right? Yeah, those polls are always spot on the money.